So this is to explain about how blood flows from auricles to ventricles and from ventricles to aorta and into pulmonary artery. So in the previous video we discussed about what's the internal structure of the heart and what are the blood vessels connected to it. So from this video you can understand when blood flows from upper chambers, that is auricles, to ventricles, how this tricuspid valve and bicuspid valve, they open and close. So when auricles or the upper chambers contract, blood is pushed to ventricles or the lower chambers. Once blood is passed on to ventricles, immediately these valves, tricuspid and bicuspid valves, close so that blood cannot flow back to upper chambers or auricles. So you can also notice the same way when ventricles contract. Once ventricles receive blood, blood is forced through pulmonary artery and to aorta. So that time, once blood is pushed from right ventricle to pulmonary artery and from left ventricle to aorta, immediately the valve present at the base of the pulmonary artery, which is called pulmonary valve, and also the aortic valve, which is present at the base of the aorta, both close, so that blood entered through pulmonary artery and through aorta cannot flow back to ventricles. So this is to show how valves open and close once blood is pushed out. And significance of this opening and closure of these valves is very important in the cardiac cycle. And during the cardiac cycle, the heart sound lub-dub is produced. Lub sound is produced when tricuspid valve and bicuspid valve close. When these valves shut, lub sound is produced. Dub sound is produced when pulmonary valve and aortic valve shut. So this is how blood flows. And this is the direction of the blood which comes into the heart. We explained already, this is a superior vena cava collecting impure blood from upper parts of the body, and this is inferior vena cava collecting blood from lower parts of the body. So these are the 4 pulmonary veins which collect pure blood or oxygenated blood from the lungs, right and left lungs, emptied here in the left auricle. So these 2 ways are the blood which is coming into the heart through superior inferior vena cava and pulmonary veins. And this shows the blood flow out of the heart, away from the heart. One carrying impure blood or poorly oxygenated blood from the right ventricle to the lungs through this pulmonary artery. Pulmonary artery, which divides, you can see, divides into 2 or many branches, some branches going to left lung and right lung. So from left ventricle, oxygen rich blood or oxygenated blood pushed through aorta and moving out to all the parts of the body. These branches carry oxygen rich blood to upper parts of the body. These are some of the branches which carry blood to lower parts of the body. This is another animated video. This is also to show how blood flows into the heart and how blood flows out of the heart. So these are the veins, superior, inferior vena cava, and these are the pulmonary veins. which are 4 in number. So blood comes to the heart by means of these blood vessels, and blood from the heart, from lower chambers ventricles, pushed through these two blood vessels, pulmonary artery and aorta. So this is what we discussed in detail in the previous slide. So this is all about how blood vessels are connected to heart and how blood is carried to the heart and carried away from the heart.